The radio ratings are out, and that's your chance to see how the radio station you listen to is faring. So here's the rundown. WCCO AM is in first place. In fact, WCCO is the most listened to station in the United States. It's followed by KSTP FM, WLOL FM, KDWB, WAYL, and a bunch of others. We have a team report on the leaders, beginning with Diane Rossi and Real Radio, WCCO.
Radio, and once again, we're proud to say that we are the nation's #1 major market radio station.
Smiles from ear to ear and an unusual amount of craziness to boot. That's the intoxicating effect of watching radio ratings jump from 21.4 to 22.5. Hard to believe ratings could climb even higher when you're already the most listened to major market station in the country.
We in Moscow are going to put in bid for Super Bowl.
Governor Perpich has proclaimed July as Japan Month in Minnesota.
Forecast for the Twin Cities, partly to mostly sunny.
The morning crew of Boone and Erickson is delighting in the results of the latest radio wars.
What is the secret to your success?
Charlie Boone.
And you know the secret to my success? Old buddy Raj.
And you know the secret to our success?
He's been carrying me for years.
You know the secret to our success? WCCO Radio.
That's really the secret.
But what's the secret to WCCO's success? An unusual amount of teamwork is just one of the things that makes WCCO Radio #1. But the talent here says the secret to their success when they go on the air is being able to make the microphone disappear.
I think most of the people at CCO try to erase the microphone, the cables, the broadcast tower, so that when we come through the radio, it's as though I'm talking to one person.
Believable, reliable, and thorough. That's the way the WCCO AM staff members like to describe themselves. And they say with a recipe like that, you can't lose. But WCCO isn't the only station bubbling over the radio ratings. Alan Costantini has more.
5. Yes, 84, a very recent year for this.
The celebration is on as well at contemporary stations featuring a harder brand of rock.
Fergie, we got a breakfast quiz winner. We'll find out who in about a minute or so.
WLOL FM is challenging KSTP FM for second place in the Twin Cities, and KDWB FM is climbing dramatically to fourth place.
The ratings came out, the radio ratings came out yesterday, and we got a little sneak preview of them, and apparently our station did pretty good.
Yeah, you did very well.
It cost a lot of money to pay off every one of them listeners, but we managed to do it.
We maintained our dominance in our target demographic, 18 to 34. We're #1, and we're happy that we increased 12 plus in light of the heavy competition we have now. We have KDWB, who's right at our back door.
But if ratings for these hit music stations are up, where are all the new listeners coming from?
And I think what's to account for that is whenever you have a good competitive atmosphere, you've got people, radio stations doing a much better job than what they normally would have been doing without competition. And what that means is a much better product, more people listening.
Another factor may be more listeners falling into the 18 to 34-year-old target audience hit music stations are aiming for. What these stations are doing seems to be working. The fact is, virtually every rock radio station in the Twin Cities climbed this rating period, while country music stations declined. Alan Costantini, News 11.